You know, a lot of people are always asking me about JoJo. What happened to Lil JoJo? What's the reason Lil JoJo died and all that shit? That's actually one topic that I won't be able to give you the answer to because uh, that's for the street. That's not for like the internet. JoJo was killed by a street guy. He wasn't killed by an internet rapper or someone affiliated on some internet shit. That's why it never reached that internet. You get what I'm saying? Um, when he made that song BDK, he made that song at the wrong time because you got to remember Chief Keef and Lil Durk weren't really that rich at the moment. They were like coming in their own and shit, kind of clouding up, buzzing when that song came out. So, Lil JoJo made himself a target for all the BDs and street BDs, niggas who weren't looking for the clout, niggas who just wanted to blah, 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 your ass for the disrespect. And that's what happened to Lil JoJo because he was famous in the hood for disrespect. You got to understand that shit. This is like way before the internet shit got to blowing up big time. I think just like Chief Keef blew up. Dirk was kind of blowing up, but Keef was already going up. But JoJo was up in the streets, and he was still in those communities. You have to understand he wasn't rich, he wasn't famous. Those videos wasn't on his YouTube channel. He wasn't monetizing off of it. He didn't make a dime off that shit. He made the clout. And the clout is what got him to lose his life. He got to tweeting his location and all kind of shit. See, the BDs hated Lil JoJo because of the murders and the deaths that was going on already. Then when he dropped that song, that kind of pushed it, you know, to that atmosphere where he really couldn't leave his neighborhood. JoJo was just stuck in the neighborhood. And not only that, JoJo made it hot for his friends. He made everybody hot. You get what I'm saying? Lil Mister ended up losing his life later on. P. Rico got shot later on. Lil Don ended up getting killed later on. Smiles died, I think, because of health reasons, so I won't attribute that to JoJo. But, you know, JoJo made all those guys targets because they were still in that neighborhood and shit like that. So we all knew about the Eggleston. We all knew about Stewart and these blocks that these guys be on because they made that shit famous. Chief Keef and them was repping songs and blocks, but they wasn't over there no more. They made it out the hood. Lil Mister and them was doing videos on the block that they lived on. JoJo was doing videos in houses that was on the block where he lived at and made it real high for himself. I know you guys looking at it like, yeah, he was young. I'm not saying JoJo was the top killer in the neighborhood, the top gangster. But when he did that song, it changed his image from Lil JoJo to the face of the GDs in Chicago. He single-handedly did that, but he didn't have bodyguards around him. He didn't have grown men to give him the game, the wisdom. He just had a lot of shorties around him. Nobody to tell him to calm down. Young man, don't do that. You know, that's the high route. And he ended up losing his life for that shit. Now, you guys want me to tell you who did it. I can't say that, but what I can tell you is it's not a coincidence that the person who killed JoJo is not on the internet. It's not videos showing his face. They just tell you shit like D-Rose and shit like that. They did not do that shit, okay? That's the reason why Rico Records didn't have a problem with uploading a video with Lil Reese and shit like that, because Lil Reese did not kill JoJo. Lil Reese had hate for JoJo just like the rest of those BDs had hate for JoJo. This is a street thing, not a rap thing. I don't think a lot of people understand that. So that's why I can't give you a lot of information on this because this was kept in the streets. All we know was JoJo ended up getting shot. He did not get shot on no bike. That's rumors, okay? But he did lose his life. You know, they tried to save his life, but he was gone. It's a sad situation. I think everybody needs to watch what JoJo did so they can know what not to do. But it seemed like when JoJo died, everybody followed that same route to blow up. You get what I'm saying? Brick Squad should have had a rap deal. I'm surprised that JoJo was that famous and none of his guys got on. You get what I'm saying? Famous Dex got on, but he was like, fuck these niggas, and did what he had to do, and then got hooked on drugs and let Rich the Kid trick him. Because he signed to Rich the Kid when he was way more famous than Rich the Kid at that time. So, you know, I'm going to do more blogs on the JoJo, only because a lot of people want to know about him. So I want you to hit the subscribe button so you can make sure you get these blogs fast. That's the homie truth.